Now, we have the same name.
We do.
And we both spell it the same way.
Of course.
So I already like you.
I like you as well.
Thank you. Do people spell your name wrong often?
They generally like to throw an O in there or an H at the front.
Me too. Me
Yeah.
too. And you know what Jonathan means, right?
God's gift.
You knew that. I didn't know you would know it. So basically, the Bridget Marie fans are getting 2 of God's gifts.
Yes.
So you are welcome. So, all right. So I did some research on you.
Okay.
So I know a lot about you. It's
Thank
a little
you.
bit freaky.
I know your name.
You do. That's about all you know. Now you've had a really successful acting career. I mean, you've done a ton of stuff. What is your favorite thing that you've done?
My favorite thing that I've done.
Your favorite project?
Oh, geez. Well, I mean, I'm having a very good time on Rain. I'd say it's probably my favorite, just because I love being on a period piece. You know, getting to sort of play around with the castle and all of that. Have some fun. Yeah.
And you do an accent in that show. I know people probably ask you a lot to do the accent. Can you do a little bit of the accent for me? Just say something. You can say Bridget Marie.
My name is Jonathan Keltz, and if you can, please check out Bridget Marie. I am the August cover actor, model, whatever it is.
I'm totally impressed. Now, you're from New York, too. Now, can you do a New York accent for me?
Well, my sort of natural accent has definite underpinnings of a New Yorker in there. I was in Manhattan until I was like 7, and then I moved upstate to Woodstock, New York. And then as I was going into high school, I moved up to Toronto. So I went to high school in Toronto.
Where did you get your start acting? Was it in Toronto? Did you do some stuff?
Professionally, yes. I started studying when I was like 10. I was at an amazing school in upstate New York called Poughkeepsie Day School, and they had an amazing drama program led by the talented Victoria Silvestri. We had a really great program, and so she sort of encouraged it. She gave me like Hamlet when I was 10 years old to read and whatnot, and and so then I was studying there, and then I studied with Alan Arkin when I was like 13 years old, and then as soon as we moved up to Toronto, I was taking on camera classes, and then by 16, I was working professionally.
So lazy. He was so lazy as a child.
Well, no, I'm lucky that I knew I wanted to do this from a young age, and that I was smart enough to saddle up and commit to it.
Cool. Very cool. Now, who do you think your dream co-star is? You've had a lot of great co-stars and people that you've worked with.
Yeah.
Who's your dream co-star, and what kind of role would it be?
Dream co-star? I would have to say, oh man. Well, yeah, I'd love to work with Redford and have him play my father.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Robert Redford.
All right, so we're going to get to some other stuff about your personal style.
Okay.
What is one thing every man should have in their wardrobe?
Good pair of jeans. Jeans that fit.
I don't think I have that.
No. You what?
I don't really have jeans, and I should. That's probably my problem. Okay, all right. You gave me some options. What is the worst thing that you've ever had to wear for a role? Like awkward, weird thing.
I will not name the project, but there was a time that I had to dress in a very ridiculous, a very ill-fitting pinstripe suit and a boater hat.
What kind of hat?
A boater hat. It's those like sort of wicker ones that are like sort of like top hats but squished and wide. There were also fake sideburns that went along with the role as well.
To complete it.
To complete the
look.
Yes,
you would need some compassion for that if somebody saw you. Yeah, it's a good thing you're doing that. All right, so now we're going to do some games.
All right,
games. Game time. So this first one's called First Last.
Okay.
So I'm going to say our editor-in-chief came up with it, Jason, so if it's not fun, it's his
fault.
Blame him. Jason.
He's right there.
He is behind the camera. So, all right, so First Last. So, your first Hollywood crush.
First Hollywood crush.
Your girlfriend's over there, so be careful.
I know.
It could be her.
It's well, that she was not my first Hollywood crush. She is my first Hollywood love.
Oh.
You know. No, I would say, let's say that my first Hollywood crush was Heather Graham, and I'm lucky that I got to work with her.
Heather Graham.
Kiss
you
her
did.
on the mouth.
Oh, geez.
No.
That's one way to start your Hollywood crush.
I know.
That's awesome.
Good.
Good job.
It was fun.
Good job. The last song that you downloaded.
Last song that I downloaded. I just got an album from a band called Portugal the Man. I don't know if you know them, but they're good. Yeah, it's an album called Evil Friends.
Awesome. I like it. Your first acting gig.
First acting gig, that was a guest spot on a show called Radio Free Roscoe, which was a Disney show that shot up in Toronto, and yeah, I had some pretty long, kooky hair back then, so if you can find it online, have some laughs.
Look it up.
Yeah.
The last thing that you drank?
Last thing I drank was a protein shake.
I saw him drinking it. That is true. Your first thought this morning?
This is going to be a great day.
Oh, that's the way to start every day, kids. I don't know why I'm talking to kids. Bridget Marie Magazine fans.
Viewers. Hopefully there are children,
yes,
adults.
all demographics.
All people.
All right, the last time you got recognized?
Well, I actually, for the first time, got TMZ'd coming out of a restaurant the other night. So that was the last time that I was recognized.
TMZ?
I know. Very peculiar experience.
It's exciting. Your first person you told when you landed your role in Rain?
Oh, that would be my girlfriend. I was actually at a restaurant with her when I got the call.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's exciting. The last thing you bought yourself?
Last thing I bought myself was actually a bunch of art for our apartment.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. What kind of art?
We got a massive canvas print of a photograph that's sort of this abstract close-up of a white horse's eye, and sort of like the rest of it is sort of blowing, the mane and everything's blowing out of focus. A charcoal sketch of the Brooklyn Bridge in Manhattan, and then also this sort of abstract, interpretive, sort of blue-gray, sort of sky-sea dancing art.
Awesome. You're very good at describing art.
Thank you.
I can see. We're going to play I Say, You Say.
So that you say something.
I say something, you say something. First thing that comes to your head.
Okay.
Okay? Dad.
Mom.
Hollywood.
Sign. That's a sign.
Favorite holiday.
Christmas.
Rain.
Sky.
John Stamos.
My friend.
Family.
Important.
Degrassi.
Old school.
Love.
Yeah.
Bridget Marie.
Awesome.
Passion.
Lust.
Dream.
Come true.
Basketball.
Playa.
Inspiration.
Vital.
Jonathan Keltz.
All right.
You didn't do that one again. Jonathan Keltz.
My closest friend.
Okay. What is your ultimate goal?
Lifelong career. I'm lucky that I've, as I said, I've started doing this at a young age. I'm 10 years into this thing, I'm really starting to get to be a part of the projects that I want to be a part of, and I hope to definitely branch out into some more film stuff. And then I'm already sort of starting, but I want to be able to sort of co-write, produce, and direct as well. So the goal is to be able to work with the people that I admire and gain inspiration from and learn from them.
How do you stay inspired and motivated? Because it's a tough business.
Yeah, it's tough. It's about knowing. Perseverance is probably the most important thing in the industry, and just keeping yourself moving forward. Whatever you can do to whatever I can do to build momentum, whether it's going for a hike. Running Canyon has been like an amazing salvation and meditation for me here in LA. Something where I can just sort of wipe the slate clean. It's important to have great people in your life, but I mean, no matter what, at the end of the day, my love of this thing is what pushes me forward, and you have to have, and I will not be denied, mentality going through it. I only recommend this career path to people who really believe it to be a part of themselves. I've wanted to do this for my whole life, and so it's something that I do associate as part of myself. And so, I can never deny or turn away from a part of myself. And as long as I think like that, I'll keep moving forward.
That's a good answer. You're very good at this. It's awesome. If we ran into you on a Saturday morning, what would you be doing?
First sleeping, and then probably then making breakfast. And then if you ran into me, because you're not going to run into me asleep in my bed, it would be at Running Canyon.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Now I was doing some research when I was looking you up, and I saw your Instagram and your Twitter, and you have an awesome Instagram and Twitter. You're
Thank you.
Hilarious. Terrific. How do
Thank
you,
you.
can you tell everyone where to find you?
Yeah, so on both Instagram and Twitter, I am at Johnny Canyon. That's JONNYKANYON. If you search Jonathan Keltz, it will also come up, but that is the actual handle itself. And then on Facebook, it's just Jonathan Keltz.
Awesome. So go find him. Go find him. Now, one last thing. What is a quote you want the world to remember you by? No pressure.
Just breathe and love. No, just breathe, listen, and love.
Thank you so much. You're awesome.
My pleasure. Thanks so much for having me. Bye, guys.
I'm not anyways. Hello.
We're both named Jonathan.
We are. We're going to talk about that.
We're both named Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
Spelled the same way.
I'm Jonathan. He's Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Same last name, too.
No.
Keltz.
Keltz, your last name?
What? I'm on a show called Rain.
I'm on a show called Rain. Are you guys leaving?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to say goodbye.
They're going to London.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Griffith Park is right there.
Oh, we're supposed to talk. Thanks, Jason. All right. Are you back, Jason? Oh, he always does this. He records it and he doesn't tell me.
So what? But that's the candy moment. That's great.
He's a prick. That's what I call
Oh,
him.
please. You're a very nice person.
Use the one with that you did for the basketball. Like, play, yeah. All right.
Hey, hoofs.
Hoofs.
Oh my gosh. You totally thrown me off. It's about me, Jonathan.
It's about us, Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.